crush on someone right now? Having a crush on someone can be one of the most fun, exciting experiences we can have in life, especially when we're still young and life is full of possibilities. And with every little touch, glance, and conversation you share, you can't help but feel giddy with excitement at the thought that maybe, just maybe, they feel the same way. But what if they don't? If you're looking for signs to tell you when it's time to move on from your crush, then you already know in your gut that something is wrong. To save yourself from that kind of pain, there are 8 warning signs that it's time to let go of your crush. 1. They rarely acknowledge you. Does your crush always seem oblivious to your presence? Are you starting to wonder if they even know your name or remember how they know you? No matter how obvious you try to show them that you like them, they just don't seem to pick up on any of it. This could be a sign that they just aren't interested. 2. They never initiate conversations. Are you always the one to walk up to them and strike up a conversation or text them first? Does your crush reply to you politely but curtly? If this has been going on for months and they still don't respond with more than a few words, then it's time for you to move on. Remember, people who really want to talk to you will make the effort. 3. They cancel on you. A lot. Your plans to meet up and hang out with your crush are constantly met with responses of, I can't right now, or maybe next time. Sometimes they say yes, usually after a bit of convincing, but back out at the last minute and say, sorry, but something came up, time and time again. They come up with a dozen reasons why they're not available. But deep down inside, you know it's really because they just didn't want to go. 4. They're taking advantage of you. When you like someone, you want to do things that impress them or make them happy. Your crush asks you to help them to study for a test, you'd be glad to. They ask for your notes, sure thing, no problem. They need you to write their essay for them, lie for them, buy things for them. Don't fall for it. You deserve better than to pine after someone who only likes you for what you can do for them. 5. You're becoming obsessed with them. Is your crush the only topic you talk about these days? Are your friends sick of listening to you go on and on about your crush? While it's easy to lose yourself in your feelings for someone else, you have to be careful not to let the crush get out of hand. It's all fun and games until you start stalking them, fantasizing about them all the time, and making elaborate plans just to see them or run into them unexpectedly. You're definitely in too deep, and you need to turn back now. 6. Your friends want you to move on. Your friends often see things you don't, and you can trust them to tell you what you need to hear. Does your crush already know you like them and still hasn't done anything about it? Is it starting to cause more hurt than happiness? Hear your friends out. They love you and always want what's best for you. 7. They're interested in someone else. If your crush is already interested in someone else, it's clearly time for you to move on. It might hurt a lot to see them pursue someone else, but remember this. Life is too short for you to keep chasing after someone who doesn't feel the same way. You deserve so much more than that. And 8, they're dating someone else. While it may seem obvious to a lot of us that anyone who's already taken is definitely off limits, sometimes we can't help but indulge in a bit of harmless fantasy and let ourselves fall in love with them just a little. But having feelings for someone who can't return them is only gonna hurt you more. Getting over a crush can be hard, especially if you like them a lot or have liked them for a long time. While it's painful to come to terms with, it's even worse for you to keep holding out for something that's just not gonna happen. It can also cause a lot of damage to your self-esteem